Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about hiring developers from South America and go through the top 7 countries that I would recommend. My name is Michael, I'm the founder of Slashdev.io. We are a global software development company and we recruit engineers from around the world. So I've done hundreds of interviews with engineers from South America, thousands of interviews with engineers all over the world. And today I'm going to try to give you a quick overview of what to consider when hiring engineers from South America, and also dive into the top 7 countries, although there's many more countries in South America, so it's hard to narrow down a top 7, but this is what we're going to work with. So first thing, of course, you're going to be thinking about if you're looking for a remote engineer is going to be price. So when we look at the countries here and break them down by price, 7 countries we would really talk about: Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Chile, Peru, Uruguay, and Mexico. So really price, we're going to focus on the senior engineer. That's mostly what we're looking for with a remote engineer, because you don't want to deal with training or lack of skill with a mid-level when you're working with someone remote. So Brazil, $15 to $20, Argentina, pretty similar, 12 to 18, Colombia, 12 to 17, Chile, 14 to 18, Peru, 12 to 17, Uruguay, 14 to 20, Mexico, 18 to 25. All about the same range, really, when we're looking for engineers. It's going to depend on what city they're in, what their previous work experience was in, but these should be competitive rates based on local salaries. Of course, good freelancers who know how to market themselves can demand much higher rates, but if you're running a broad recruitment campaign like we do at Slashdev and getting lots of applicants, you can find those engineers who are just getting into freelancing or who have only been working local development jobs and want to work with an international company, and you'll be able to get these rates. So then we're going to look at English proficiency. So, rather than dive into each one of these individually, really overall, there's a big gap in English skill due to Spanish and Portuguese speaking in these countries. You're going to have a big difference in terms of, engineers in Eastern Europe or the EU, of course, where you really have a high degree of English skill. So unfortunately, even though these are big markets for talent, there's going to be a smaller portion of this market that has good enough English skills in order to collaborate with, let's say, a US business. Developer skill. Yeah, South America has incredible engineers. So Brazil is a hub for engineering, and this ties into where big companies hire. So, Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Mexico, big places. Uruguay, Peru, Chile, less so due to being slightly smaller. But you're going to see a lot of skilled engineers here. Argentina has a legendary hacker scene. Brazil is a well-known software development hub. So you're gonna have very skilled engineers, web engineers, mobile app developers, backend engineers. You're gonna have a plethora of them. Time zone considerations. Great thing about South America is awesome time zone for the US. Obviously not so great for the UK, but a great place to work with freelancers if you're a US based company. So really, when we break this down and we look at this as compared to EU, Eastern Europe, let's say Nigeria, Africa, Asia, India, looking at the whole picture, really where we could hire. South America is one of my absolute favorite places to hire engineers when we work at Slashdev and we run our recruitment campaigns. So we have lots of great engineers in Brazil specifically. We've had great guys in Colombia. We have great guys in Guatemala, which isn't on this list. But as I said, there's many more countries and you can focus on all of them and take in the engineers who are best. So that's what we do at Slashdev. We recruit thousands and thousands of engineers every month. And then that lets us pick and choose only the very best engineers who we want to interview and move forward with. So we're taking less than 1% of those engineers into our network. And I really believe that's the single biggest thing most people don't get right when they're running a recruitment campaign and trying to get someone skilled in their company, is they don't look at enough people to find the very best person. You want to find someone who is smarter than you at that, who is the best at the company at that now, so that the level of your organization steps up. And so hopefully this gives you a brief overview of what to consider, and I highly recommend you consider hiring engineers in South America. So yeah, if you have any questions, reach out, slashdev.io, and good luck building some software. And yeah, time to get back to work. Cheers.